everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi.
I'm laughing because we're going to be watching Avatar. Oh my god. And I don't have a lot of Avatar props. I do have a shirt. And I'm like, let's bring in some cool creatures. So we've been watching a lot of Jurassic Park lately. Not a lot, but we've seen Jurassic Park lately, and we have props. So I'm like, why not have these? Right, Bob? We love the T-Rex. Yay. So, to be honest, we have seen Avatar before. We saw it when it first came out. I made you guys see it in the theaters.
Quite a while ago.
2009.
Yeah.
And you guys haven't been to the theaters in a very long time. Kim, it's been a long time for you.
Probably since that.
She, in a loving way, like, she freaked the heck out.
These poor people in the theater.
No, because we have fun, though. But you guys were so freaked out. You guys kept running out of the theater, and there were so many things that you guys missed. But anyways, in a good, loving way, because you guys aren't the normal fandom that goes and watches movies, so a lot of us retain a lot of information when we watch movies like this, but you guys don't always, because it's not something you do every day, unless we discuss it, but we've never...
interest.
And we never watched this on the channel, so we never, like, truly focused and chatted about it. You always retain a lot of stuff when it comes to the channel, but just in theaters before we started doing this full-time.
Like, okay.
Yeah, like it was very different. So anyways, point is, I don't think you're going to remember a lot from this. We'll see how much you remember. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I still think you guys are going to freak out, and a lot of things are going to come back, and you're still going to have those same emotions, because you guys get so invested in the characters, which is amazing. You just live in the moment, and you really just get into it. So I really enjoy that about our reactions.
And he's a soldier, and he goes into this universe. Yeah. And he turns blue.
He turns blue. Yeah. That's why it's going to be cool. There's a lot of science in this.
That's right. A princess.
Yeah.
And then there's this cool scientist. I do remember Sigourney Weaver. I love her.
Yeah, she's awesome. I love her too. She's so good.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
This is my back in the 80s.
Good. I love that. Okay,
I remember.
Yeah. And the animation in this is perfect. It's beautifully done and top-notch technology at the time. It still is. A lot of different movies nowadays use what they use with motion capture and everything. It's just absolutely amazing. So I think we should just get into this.
We have to get ready for our Disney trip.
Yeah. So we want to go to see Pandora in Florida.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So that's what we're like. We want to see this. And we all kind of voted to watch this. It wasn't on our poll, but I kind of figured this wasn't going to win because we already saw it. We have an extra day today. So I'm like, you know what? It's a long movie, and we don't always make time to watch long movies. So... we usually put them in parts. We watch them in parts. But yeah, so we are today. We're going to watch the original theatrical release. It's a little shorter. I do enjoy that one. The extended, I never try to influence my opinion on you guys. The extended is amazing, but there's certain things I didn't care for it as much. And because it's already long and we do only have so much time to actually watch this, I just decided the original theatrical version is the best to do today. Okay. If that's cool with you guys.
It's fine with us.
Yay! I'm going to put my T-Rex over here.
Oh, come on. Oh, come.
Good work, people.
Yeah, good work.
First round's on me tonight. Sorry.
Get away! Get away! Get away from here! Never come back!
Sometimes your whole life boils down to one insane move. But that was just a theory.
was afraid, Jake. For my people. I'm not anymore.
Toruk Makto. I will fly with you.
My friend is dying. Grace is dying.
Jake. I'm with her, Jake. She's real.
Grace. Grace. What's happening?
She is with A1 now.
Nice. Swing it. Oh!
All aircraft, weapons free, weapons free. Break formation, engage all hostiles.
They didn't have a chance. Nice. Get it on Papa. Oh no, Snorm. Come on, baby.
Copy! We're falling back! We're getting hammered! Copy, get out of there.
Take him out. Ooh. Is that Trudy?
Good girl. Good girl.
Oh no, he's gonna get her.
I can't stand him.
Come on, girlfriend.
Right there!
Get him.
Not the only one with a gun,
Spill
bitch.
his coffee.
Right.
Keep her in your sights, Beetle. I'm in all ponds.
No. Son of a bitch. Got her baby. Got her baby.
Oh, boy.
Not him. He's gonna get it. We got in. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get killed. But look at how many people he's killing before that. They're gonna get him. Right there. Right there. Son of a gun.
Yeah.
Hey, he took down 10 people. Oh. He was such a good warrior.
Sorry, Jake.
Oh, boy. I'm sorry. I just can't stand it.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Yes.
What's that? Punch?
Jake, it has hurt you.
Yeah.
Yay.
Whoa, we're gonna take him down. Whoa, wait.
Nice.
Oh my god.
That's using your head.
Yeah. See?
Oh, come on. You heard her.
That's right.
He wants her to go on him. Oh, she wants.
He
Come
bound
on.
her.
Jump on my back. Oh, come on. This guy's gonna go. Oh, he's gonna get one of those machines. No.
Oh.
See ya.
Right behind him, epic.
Yeah, but Sully is. Oh no, there's.
Yeah, oh boy. Oh.
Come on, come to Papa.
Oh, got him right in the gut.
Oh.
Right in the gut.
Oh, God.
Crush him. No, now he's gonna strangle her.
It's all over.
Nothing's over while I'm breathing.
I kind of hoped you'd say that.
Oh, he broke it. Open up a window, shatter a window. Yeah. Breathe that air.
How's it feel to betray your own race?
Oh no.
Oh my
Is that
God. Good girl. Gun. I'm sorry.
it? Grab his mask.
Him with a crazy smile.
Bye.
Even in
Hey,
death.
grab my mask.
Oh, God. Mask.
Oh, come on, honey. Oh,
Oh,
it's right there. Come on, baby. No. Come here, quickly.
I see you.
I see you.
This is Jake Sully signing off.
I got a feeling. That's why I went like that.
All right, so I think I caught the ending of the film. I hope I did.
Oh, geez.
I'm pretty sure I did. So my
hope
camera
so.
died. I apologize, but they were saying that they really did enjoy it. It was very emotional.
Oh, yeah.
It
very
was.
much,
Right?
So much, yeah.
They saw it once before in the theaters, and we saw it together. I made you guys
9
go see it
years
before
ago.
before we started doing
Couldn't
YouTube.
believe it.
So way before.
Many.
We only been doing YouTube now for 2 years, and it's so fun to do YouTube. But before that, you guys would never ever watch anything because you guys are out and about doing other stuff all the time. You're very busy,
yeah.
and you guys never make time to go.
I remember that day where I was like, oh, okay.
to
let's
watch
go
these
see a
movies.
movie with the
Something
Yeah,
else.
and they would not see it with me. And it was fine. I'm like, come on, I really want you to see this movie. It's a lot of fun. And Kim especially hasn't been to the theaters in a long time, like many years before that. Poor Kim, and I love you guys. Sorry, I keep making fun because it's a good thing.
That's
But
right.
she kept
That's
running out.
probably
She kept
half the
running
reason why
away. She
I
wouldn't
don't
watch
go.
it because she was so freaked out. And I get it because, as you can tell from our channel, that you don't watch anything like this. So it's different for you guys too because, again, you've only seen what we've seen on YouTube so far on our channel. But there's a lot of things you still haven't seen. But you're starting to get, and believe it or not, desensitized in a way where, again, in the theater, you were running out so many times that you couldn't even pay attention to the story because everything freaked you out.
I didn't.
We're
I
watching
was
it in
like,
IMAX.
oh, is
yeah.
that what really happened? The tree went down? Oh, no.
Yeah, this is why it's so cool that we're actually watching this again because there's so many things you guys don't remember. And mind you, all of us that do see movies like this, we are fans of those kind of movies. We're moviegoers, and we tend to watch it more than once, or we research stuff and we look up stuff online and look, so we retain more. Some just retain it anyways, but you guys would never ever.
No, I didn't have an interest in
Yeah.
any kind of science fiction kind of.
Yeah, and you were too freaked out anyways
Yeah.
by things going on that you weren't really in the theater half the time anyways. But anyways, point being is that I'm so happy we watched it again, because it's almost like watching it for the first time. Also, like, certain parts you freaked out at, but you weren't running out of the room. So, because I think certain things you did remember, but but the major things I don't think you were actually in the theater for. So that's probably why you didn't know those things happened. So I'm very happy that we watched this. This was recommended through our channel, but it wasn't voted upon. I just decided, since we had an extra day this week, to watch something that's a little longer. And you guys were kind of asking about it because we're going to Disney in a few months from now, so we want to see Pandora, and I thought it would be cool to freshen up on that and see what this world is about. We watching this so many times. The animation I can't get over. I love staring at it. You have to watch this on Blu-ray.
The characters, I loved
the emotion behind everything.
Natari.
Yeah, Natiri.
Natiri, I'm sorry. Atari, yeah, right. Natiri, her mom. Oh,
Yeah.
she's so spiritual, so wonderful.
All
Grace,
of the Navi
I
are
loved
so
Grace.
beautiful. I know, she's one of my
Grace
favorites
is
too,
good,
yeah.
yeah.
I love in the
She's
beginning,
really good.
wonderful character development in this, and how everyone starts off so different and against each other, kind of, and everyone starts to
And
learn
they
and
grow
grow
to each
together.
other, yes.
Yeah. So I really like her character, Grace, and how she didn't really like Jake in the beginning, and she was very shallow about the whole thing because she was all about the people, the Navi people. And
Absolutely.
Right.
Even the people, the children loved Grace.
Yeah.
They did, you can tell.
And they ran up to her, and every time that her avatar body would drop and she'd go back to her normal body, they would go and protect her and carry her. They really care, and I know people will say nature tree hugging type stuff, because I've heard that comment before from a few friends, and I can respect it, but I love this because it's true that we do kind of forget about what really matters.
That's
And
right.
technology is amazing, but it also takes over a lot of different things, and it's good to be in touch with
Go out,
nature and
I was just gonna say,
care
go
for the
out in
creatures
nature.
and the balance
Yeah.
of life, the circle of life. There you guys know that reference. Yay! You know Circle of Life because we watched The Lion King too on our
That's right.
channel. Woo! I'm glad you guys really enjoyed it. Sorry to make you cry. I cried
Hey,
too.
that's okay. I just wish they kind of got that rich guy, whoever that guy was.
Yeah, like
I just wish they did
Yeah,
something.
so I didn't like him. I
to
didn't
him.
like the
yeah. The thing with him is that even though he did annoy me, at the same time you could tell it still bothered him. But he was doing his job. Like, he wasn't as hateful, because you could see that he was torn and he really didn't want to do it, and that's why he sent Jake back, because he had to do his job, and he's like, you got to try to save them otherwise.
I really think he didn't care until Grace said, the children, and like,
Not saying he was good, because I knew money meant
and like
more.
the publicity, the bad publicity he was going to get.
Exactly.
Okay, one more
Yeah,
time.
probably.
Go
Exactly.
1 hour.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's just my
that's it.
opinion. Yeah, because he wasn't a good guy, but you could tell it bothered him a little bit at least. You know.
Yeah, just a little skosh with
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
children.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know with the children, it's like maybe but yeah, like
Oh,
he survived. Who knows? Maybe he didn't survive the trip home. I don't know.
Yeah, right. I would have went.
Yeah.
Mask. Oh,
But-
sorry.
I know. And then everything that Jake Sully went through from the beginning to the end is such a dramatic growth. It's insane. Like, I just love how they did that.
It
And
is,
it is
really is.
not predictable, but it has that story element that I absolutely love. You just want a good adventure with a good hero who starts low and good guy, and he just builds, and is able
He
to
got
save
that
the day.
ultimate
Yeah.
banshee. That
Yeah.
he got
Truck
the
looked
ultimate-
out or something like
yeah.
that. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. And the first time we saw this together, there's a lot of things that I missed, and they hint towards that, because how a banshee only bonds with one hunter for its entire life. And Terry said at one point, remember when Jake went to go get his banshee, and he's like, how do I know if it chooses me? And she goes, it'll try to kill you.
Yes.
And when that big, I'm saying it wrong, but the truck McTow flew down after Jake, it was almost choosing to kill him. Like, it went after him first, so maybe it was choosing him too. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. And they said that he only comes in during great need kind of thing. So there were all these signs. And the reason why I say that is because this movie is so spiritual. And in the beginning, when Terry kept trying to push, like refusing Jake, she didn't want him around and kept pushing him away to not follow her. And then all the spirits landed on him. So there's a lot of spiritual signs and everything. And I love the fact that they kind of relate it to technology but make it part of their nature, where it's almost like the world's a big brain and everything is connected neurologically. So that's why all of nature, the animals,
everything is an energy.
And they're all like wired, so it's like they all knew. Pretty cool.
Connected.
And I wish Lover, of course, we've got Lover. It would be so cool to have something like that because, of course, like that's why they did it too. But to be able to download memories and to have like, well, that's going more into religion and stuff. I'm keeping it light.
Yes.
But to be able to download information and to always have that, so you could always like go to a grave or something and be able to talk or like listen. How crazy would that be? Like, I think that's such a cool idea to think that way. But again, just keeping it light. I thought that was a cool aspect of that. The scenery and everything, of course, how different that is and how beautiful it is. Everything's iridescent and glows. I would love that world.
And the tree was listening to Sully. The tree listened to Sully.
Awa. It's pretty cool.
Wow.
I like how they mix that together. But I think they
but
that's
that's
the
the
world.
world.
That's
I
the
mean,
world.
yeah.
That's the world. So they make it like religious and scientific, and they put that together, and it really makes it really cool. I'm trying not to get too far into it because I know people will debate the religion thing, and you know, and I get it. I think they did a really good job at this. And again, the animation, the colors, everything. There's a lot of animation in this, and a lot of people will debate it because it is true. The acting is phenomenal because the actors who played these characters, especially the avatars, of course, are the actual people acting out those scenes. And they had motion capture sensors all over them, like all over their faces and everything. So their exact performance was replicated in these animations. Isn't that insane? And I've heard debates before that people are like, oh, well, there's not that much animation in it. Well, I'm like, they still have to... They have the programs and everything, but they still have to put everything together, and it's very complicated. The ears, the tails, they're all fully animated. So I think it's kind of cool how everything just looks like a whole, you know, like person.
Especially certain sounds and certain ways their ears just like a
I know, I think that's so neat. And when they're like proud, their tails go straight up and stuff, and they like wag like an angry cat, you know. So they add all these elements where you see them as humans, like we can totally relate to them, but they add cute aspects too, where we think of our pets. That's what I kept doing. That's my own personal experience. I was like, this is so cool. And another cool thing too is the scale that they had of everything. You start to see the Na'vi as human size, I guess, because you kind of forget when you're just watching them. And
In the last scene where Sully and Terry were together, it's like, wow.
Yeah, it's like there's a big difference there. With the whole battle at the end, and you see the Banshees coming down, or the Eclons, whatever you want to call them, but with the Banshees coming down and attacking the ships, like you can see how big they are actually compared to the ships. It's like, holy crap,
They knock the ships right down.
Yeah, and the big orange one would come down and just like grab one and just toss it. It was like this, like bigger than that.
He grabbed the helicopters.
Just swing them. I think you call them ships, but you know what I mean. Yeah. And it's just really well done. So much death, and you know, but that's what war, you know, that's what war brings. And I think it has a good moral to the story, of course, and it's true. Like, I think they had a lot of good points.
Evil.
Yeah, that's a good point too. I don't care. I love that stuff.
Me too.
Oh wow! But I know we could say more. Anything else you want to add? Because I know we have to get going. Favorite character?
Jake.
Jake. He's Sam Worthington. He plays in a few other different movies too. That, of course, you haven't seen him in anything but this now. I really enjoyed him in this movie. He was really.
And I liked Brace too.
I love her. Sigourney Weaver is awesome. Have you guys ever seen?
I was surprised in the beginning when she was smoking a cigarette. And
oh my gosh!
Yeah, maybe it was all CGI like that. It's like it's not really there.
It's like inside. Come on.
Yeah. It showed how tough she was. Like, you kind of like judge her at first.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she's a little mean.
Hard-working woman.
But yeah, she has a really good heart. You probably will say yes, but I doubt you have seen Aliens. You haven't seen Aliens, right?
No. I never
because Sigourney Weaver's in that, and that's so scary.
I saw Ghostbusters.
That's
what I saw.
You know, we get some sci-fi stuff going on, but paranormal.
Ghostbusters.
That might be a little interesting. But I don't want to give you guys heart attacks.
Since I was a teenager.
That has been requested, and they are good. Wookie 76 loves Aliens.
I never.
That'd be fun to see a movie with him.
That would be fun. I know we were doing Game of Thrones for a little bit, but that was a while ago now, and there's a lot of things we have to catch up on. So anywho, all this is all because of you guys, so thank you so much. We do a lot more movies now. We're trying to get more into TV shows, but that's not until I can do this full time. And all of you that helping us through Patreon is making this possible for sure, because I use every spare moment to edit and upload videos. And again, we enjoy our time togetger. We really have a blast. And you guys are awesome too. We really have a great time together.
Plus.
Yeah, plus.
I said
every spare moment plus.
True.
That's
True people.
But it's fun. It's a whole lot of fun to do, and it's all because of you guys. So thank you so much.
Yes.
And the bigger we get, the more we get to do, and we're doing a lot already. And I always get so entertained watching movies with you guys.
So glad.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh my God.
All right, so Avatar thumbs up. I'm very happy we watched it. It comes to
am
show.
too. I'm glad we watched it again because now
it's very good.
Yeah, it comes to show that a lot of stuff happens in life, and we don't do a lot of research behind the scenes stuff, which we should start doing, because behind the scenes footage is always awesome, and then we can go back and remember and bring that world back into our hearts, really get into it again, because I think it's so much fun. It's like it's never over, but there's always wonderful things we can do on our channel. So thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Bye.
Bye.